The road team has won both games so far. The Hurricanes hope that trend continues in the season series, at least tonight. The officials for this game brought to you by the Stovepipe Company. Home is where the hearth is. Up the middle with the armbands, Kyle Kowalski and Brian McDonald. The linesmen, Chad and Cody Hughesby. The Hurricanes will go broadcast left to right in white, trimmed in red and blue. The Rebels will go right to left in their burgundy jerseys, trimmed in cream and black. Barloggy will start for the Lethbridge Hurricanes. He'll dig in against Brett Davis to get things started. Last time the Hurricanes were here, it was a 4-3 win for the Canes. Looking to try and get back of the win column, having dropped 3 of their last 5 games in regulation. Barloggy against Davis. Kowalski will do the honors of dropping the puck to get us started. And we're underway with the Hurricanes winning the opening draw, and Coltrane Wilson will get the puck and send it quickly deep into the Red Deer zone. Mason Ward goes back. He'll shoot the puck around right wing, and Cameron Hosinger will get it. Tried to tip it off for Davis, comes to him, able to get the puck back to Hosinger, who wrists it in. Brian Thompson out of the net to play it. Sends it around. Prefontaine couldn't turn it up the boards. Comes back near side, and Davis after it. He'll cycle behind the goal line for Hosinger. Out on his backhand, put a shot to the net. Goes off the base of the goal. Now a wrist shot from the line by Saka, which was tipped wide. Loose puck on the left boards, and Zach Stringer will get it back behind his net for Coltrane Wilson. Wilson on the right wing will get the puck and stride to center. Good speed to neutral ice. Wilson up across the line, moving it on the right boards. Cuts wide as line mates changing. Wilson just rags the puck down low. In comes Dylan Cousins fresh off the bench. Tried a blue line pass. He was pressured right away by his opposing number 24, Mason Ward. And Ward will get the puck to an open side. Jerome will jump on it there. Cycles down for Oliver Ocular. Now for Cousins. On his backhand, he'll deposit it deep into the Rebel zone. Jerome hard on the attack. It comes back to the line. Cousins a shot deflected by Ocular just wide of the net. Sackowicz will get it on the right boards for the Red Deer Rebels, and he'll put it off the window and out to center. Ocular will get it back left wing side. Oliver Ocular from center will turn it forward for Cousins. He'll work it across the blue line. Able to just get the puck deep, and now he'll peel off for a line change. Jerome the lone forechecker. Sackowicz trying to get away from him. And Ethan Sackowicz will get it up to center ice. Pickpocketed. Puck free on the far boards, and Wheatcroft will sweep it back in. Ward will go back to fetch the puck. Mason Ward pass onto the left wing for Sackowicz. Long shift for that defensive pair to start. Almost 2 minutes trapped on the ice for the Rebel defense. Here's a shot from the side by Grube, and that was steered aside by Brian Thompson. Tarswell down low for Red Deer. Gets the puck to Grube. Back for Tarswell, a shot, and that was shrugged away and goes up and out of play for our first whistle. 1 minute, 57 seconds in to the first period, which is brought to you by Kodiak Heating and Air Conditioning, your premier Dave Lennox dealer, serving Lethbridge since 1975. Faceoff will come to the right of Brian Thompson. Mentioned his stats in the pregame show. Coming into the game tonight, 6-3, a 2.7 goals against average, and an .895 save percentage. As Joe Arnson will get the puck and leave it near boards for Kalen Addison, and Addison will pick his way to center. Hard pass ahead, tipped in by Ty Nash. Cousins working onto the attack out there on a fourth line shift with Dorrington and Nash. Hurricanes going with 11 forwards again, 7 defense. As the puck sent down the ice, Addison will hurry back. Kalen Addison wearing an assistant captain letter tonight. Battling down low. Puck comes free. And getting off the boards is Dallin Moline. He'll put one in far side, and Arnson will get it up the boards, and Nash relays it to center. Shot back in from neutral ice by Red Deer. They'll complete a change as Addison strides back to get the puck. Kalen Addison slowly to his own blue line. Hard pass on right wing for Stringer. Tipped it into the middle for Boyko. It comes to the front of the net, and Ward able to get it quickly forward for Cameron Hosinger. Up across the Hurricane line. Leaves for Smith, and it skipped on him. Zach Smith able to cycle down for Hosinger. Davis watches on as Hosinger gets the puck. Cycles for Davis again. Puck free on the near wall, and Barloggy will get it. Skates into the middle, but Smith able to jump on a loose puck. Barloggy recovers to get it forward for Stringer. He got hit by Hosinger. Stringer lost his stick, but the Hurricanes corral the puck, and Wilson will stride to neutral ice. Pass on right boards for Boyko. Back for Wilson, cutting to the net. He shoots. He scores! Coltrane Wilson jumps up into the rush. Slams it by Anders, and the Hurricanes on the board first. It's 1-0. One of the things that Coltrane Wilson worked so hard in the summertime was his skating. And you've been able to see that this season. And Wilson there getting his third goal of the campaign on a nice little give and go with Noah Boyko. And that is point number 15 on the year for Coltrane as the Hurricanes 3 minutes and 20 seconds into the contest have the lead 1-0. First shot on goal for the Hurricanes as well finds the net. As Kalen Addison will get the puck and send it in. Here's the call on the goal.
Number 19, Noah Boyko. Time to goal, 3:20.
So Boyko gets the lone assist on the tally as a puck sent in from center by Red Deer and turned back out by Oliver Ocular. Puck in the Rebel zone. Controlling it is the Rebel captain Dawson Bartow. He'll get it to center. Ben King was pickpocketed by Ocular, who's able to turn the puck back in. Ocular got hit by Douglas and took King out in the process as Polivko holds on the left side, pressured by Douglas, and he's able to kick the puck ahead. Here's Baines moving in. Arshdeep Baines a shot as he was tied up with Addison. And Thompson able to get the right pad down to make the save, and the Hurricanes clear the puck to center ice. Joel Sexsmith goes back. D-to-D pass on the right wing. Leslie will get it forward for Jaden Grube. His pass blocked, and Hall able to turn it back to the Rebel line. Leslie gets it there and sends it in. Trevor Thurston plays it back in front of his own net. Cotton whiffed on a pass, able to get the loose puck back behind his goal. Waiting for his teammates to regroup as Cotton goes left boards. Thurston tapped it ahead for Jones. It was out of his reach, and now Grube will drop it back. Leslie for Sexsmith on the left boards. Back into the middle for Chase Leslie. Approaching the 5-minute mark here in the first period. 1-0 Lethbridge on Coltrane Wilson's third goal of the season. Boyko, the lone helper, extending his point streak to 4 straight games as Jerome moves in with a pass. Hall tried to center. That was blocked. Now Hall cycles to the left corner for DJ Jerome. Jerome scoring last night. Leaves off for Prefontaine a bit, and that got through to the net, but it was blocked by Leslie, who's able to turn the puck to the blue line. Held in. Prefontaine walking, passing. Wilson, right circle, shooting, and a save made by Anders. Wilson gets it back behind the goal again. He's been good early. Coltrane Wilson turns on the left side. Tried to center. That was blocked. Puck in feet, and Mason Ward will get it for Red Deer. Peeling away from a forecheck was Wheatcroft to head off for a change. Prefontaine holds the left point with a shot. That redirected wide. Jerome on the right wing. Cycles behind the net for Nash. Trying to work it out in front. It comes to the front of the goal. Nash was looking for Dorrington, but he was tied up. Puck to the point. Wilson right side. He'll just dump it in deep. Jerome after it out there with Nash and Dorrington as Grube gets the puck behind his net. Puck free. Swung around, and getting it there is Weeb. He'll get it to the line. Held in. Comes to the side. Jerome right circle. Lets a shot go off the outside of the net. And Leslie will get the puck ahead. And getting it out to the line is Weeb, but held in again. Nash tried to step into the middle, lost the handle, and Tarswell will finally just clear to center ice. Knocked down and brought back in by Prefontaine. A pass for Barloghi. He stepped on the puck and fell. And the Rebels able to get the loose puck and stride to center. Rowland will dump the puck in. Isley gives chase on Addison. Took him down, and that'll be a penalty to Jace Isley. And the Hurricanes, leading the game 1-0, will go to the power play with 6 minutes and 31 seconds elapsed here in the first period. Hurricanes have had a very strong start to this hockey game, already out in front 1-0 on the goal by Wilson at the 3:20 mark. And the Hurricanes power play, which coming into the game tonight is ranked 7th best in the entire WHL, will go to work. Top unit starting, and they win the draw and set up on the Lethbridge Honda power play. Cotton on the left boards, plays it back into the middle for Addison. Kalen Addison leaves back for Cotton again. Return to Addison. Cotton couldn't take the one-timer. It was in his feet. Now he'll walk to the left point. Pass for Addison. Back up top. Cotton a shot. Rebound loose in front. Ocular fires, and a save made by Anders. Puck at the side of the net. Jamming at it was Barloghi, but the goaltender down. Able to stop play and get a whistle. Great chance there for Oliver Ocular, who coming into the game tonight tied for the league lead in goals with 17 with Raiders forward Alexi Protas, who scored twice last night in that 5-3 win in Lethbridge. Top unit stays out on the power play for the Hurricanes, and they win another draw. Addison at the line. Passes off. Cousins up top. Cotton lets a shot go. That was blocked. Addison holds the line on the right wing. Moving in down the boards, Kalen Addison lays it back up top, caught in a drive. That hit a body, falls to the side, and Zach Smith will get it behind the Rebel goal. Barloggy and Ocular down low trying to jar the loose puck free. Sakwich was there as well. Ocular fell, but able to get back to his feet. Puck held in on the left corner by Sakwich, but now gave it away. Barloggy slips it through to Cousins. On the left wing boards, he'll hook it back to the line for Cotton. Now for Addison. Up top, Cotton lets it go, and that was tipped wide. Cousins gets the rebound on the left boards. 50 seconds left on the power play. Cousins up high, shielding the puck, walking in his shot. He hooked it wide. Cotton able to hold left point. Alex Cotton for Kalen Addison. Right circle, walking in, lays it back. Cotton a drive. That hit his own man, Barloggy. Puck held in at the line again by Cotton. Diving is Ocular. He'll get the puck to Cousins. Good pressure here by the Hurricanes on the power play. Trying to double their lead. Addison, right circle. Cross ice. Cousins, left dot, firing into the glove of Ethan Enders, and he'll cover for a whistle. What a great-looking power play by the Hurricanes. You talk about urgency. You talk about puck movement. Everything but scoring on that man advantage for the top unit, which was out for over a minute and a half, and it was relentless pressure the whole time. Caught a couple of good looks from the blue line, and then Cousins the last chance. A good glove save by Anders. Face-off win for the Canes. 20 seconds left on the power play. Second unit out as Stringer gets the puck around. Wilson pinching from the boards. Puck comes up the wall. Boyko knocked down. Boyko stays with it on the right boards. Tried to play it deep. It was deflected. Stringer able to get a stick on it and knock it down. Boyko battles it free on the right wing. Power play just about done. Isley standing, ready to return. And the puck comes free for Leslie. And the Rebel defenseman will just pin it to the wall. Good battle in the corner. Boyko trying to joust it free. Stringer there as well. Zach Stringer after the puck, trying to dig it loose. Boyko finds the handle. Taken away by Christopher Sedov, and Sedov will play it up the boards and out to center. Now a foot race. Prefontaine in a straight line back will get there ahead of Jace Isley. 1-0 Lethbridge. 9 minutes gone here in the first period. A goal belonging to Coltrane Wilson as he'll get the puck ahead for Zach Stringer on the left boards. Skates to center. Nice feather pass for Jerome across the line, but offside at the blue line. Strong start for the Hurricanes in this hockey game, out shooting the Rebels 6-2 on the Banditos Incorporated shot clock, leading the game 1-0. Faceoff will come outside the Hurricane zone, the Rebel zone, and Wheatcroft try to pass to the blue line. The defenseman, and it went all the way down the ice. Now Thurston plays it up and down, and that will go the distance for an icing call against the Hurricanes with 10:41 to go here in the first period. Hurricanes will be back at the NMAX Center on Wednesday when they welcome the Regina Pats to the NMAX Center. Hurricanes, this is the final of a stretch where they play 5 games in 5 different cities. Victoria, Vancouver, Swift Current, Lethbridge, and Red Deer in that span. And the Hurricanes will play a pretty good run of games at home coming up as a shot from the line is steered aside. Now centered. Tarswell hooked it to the front. Great save by Thompson. Able to find the puck on a ricochet and got the glove down to keep it from crossing the goal line. Here's a puck free on the right wing at center. Rebels control. Grube will get it in across the line. Right on goal, and Thompson will glove it down and stop play. Good reactionary save by Brian Thompson. Thompson, the type of goaltender, and of course he's going to be this type of goaltender when you're 6'4" and 185 pounds, but able to get his big frame in front of pucks, usually so good positionally. That time he had to react to make the save and was able to do so nicely and get the glove on it. Otherwise it would have been a tie game 1-1. Faceoff will come to the left of Brian Thompson. Puck to the blue line. Christopher Sedov holds a point shot tipped to the corner. Addison will knock it to the wall. Isley tried to hook it to the front, and that went off a skate. And another good reactionary save by Brian Thompson, this time with the right pad. Moline dashing back in, and a good stick by Polivko to knock the puck off Moline's stick into the corner. Isley cycles. Moline will take it right boards. Trying to work it up the wall. Addison got a stick in the midsection. He went down, but able to get back up. Moline gets it right wing side. Good pressure here by the Rebels. Alan Moline lost the handle. Nash can't clear. A shot from the wing by Isley went wide. Senov holds on the left boards. Good pinch there. Puck behind the net. Addison will send it to an open side. Polivko trying to track it down, but Barloggi will cut it off and play it ahead for Nash. Ty Nash will skate it to center ice. On his backhand, he'll lay it in on Ethan Anders. Over halfway gone through this first period. 1-0, Hurricanes in front. As Christopher Senov will get it and start to center. Pass out of the right wing. Zach Smith will dump the puck in and give chase. Smith on the right side leaves it back for Hosinger. He was bumped, and the puck comes free. DJ Jerome will get it to neutral ice. Ocular for Jerome. His pass ahead looking for Cousins. Didn't connect. Hit Davis in the midsection. And now a whistle here, a delayed offside. 8:59 to go in the first period. Wilson has the goal. The Hurricanes have the lead. You're listening to New Wave Kubota Hurricanes Hockey on 106.7 Rock.
I'm Alex Cotton, number 28 of the Lethbridge Hurricanes. You're listening to Dustin Forbes on Hurricanes Hockey on 106.7 Rock.
All right, we'll see you guys later.
A fatal collision involving a drunk driver.
Reminds you not to drink and drive.
Life was cut short by a drunk driver last year. Hey guys, what up? I shouldn't be driving.
The warning signs won't always be this obvious. Before you drink, think. How are you going to get home?
A message from the Brewers of Canada and 106.7 Rock.
Do you love being an active part of the community? Do you like meeting new people and having variety in the work you do? Rogers Radio in Lethbridge is hiring a sales coordinator. The primary role is to provide support to our sales team. You need to communicate well and be able to change gears on the fly. Having strong graphics skills, office experience, and being fluent in Microsoft Office are required. At 106.7 Rock, we like to collaborate as a team and mix work with a whole lot of fun. Apply online at rogers.com/careers.
Hurricanes Hockey on 106.7 Rock. Now, back to the Arby's downtown Lethbridge broadcast booth with Dustin Forbes.
1-0 lead for the Lethbridge Hurricanes here in Red Deer. Mentioned the Hurricanes back in action Wednesday night at the NMAX Center. That will be student night at the NMAX Center. DJ will be on location. Live music from Sky Mills. $10 ticket for students with their student ID, plus $5 beers in both the Canadian Western Bank Lounge and at the concourse concessions up until puck drop. You can find out more details online at lethbridgehurricanes.com. A 1-0 lead for the Hurricanes. 8:40 to go here in the first period. If you're just joining us, Coltrane Wilson has the goal. His 6th career goal, 3rd this year. As back to get the puck is Barteau. He'll play it ahead for Arshdeep Baines. Pass it to the middle for Brett Davis. He'll streak into the attacking zone, stops and shoots at a save made by Thompson. Good little stop and cut there by Brett Davis. Former Hurricane and Dallas Stars prospect, was taken by the Stars in the 6th round, 163rd overall in the 2017 NHL entry draft. Unsigned, though, is Brett Davis, the product of Oak Bank, Manitoba. As a faceoff will come to the left of Brian Thompson with 8:22 to go in the first period. Hurricanes leading the shots 7-6 on the Banditos Incorporated shot clock as the puck comes to center. Logan Barloggi works across the Rebel line. Got hit there by Sackwood. Puck played up the wall, held by Prefontaine. He'll send it back into the corner. Broken up by King. His clearing attempt was blocked by Boyko, who gets the puck behind the net. And now Leslie will play it to the blue line. Baines tried to pick up the pass, but it went by him and Wilson, who had engaged, and now Prefontaine blew a tire. A puck centered to the front. Chopped at there by Baines. It comes free on the right wing. Tough fall there for Prefontaine, who was going back for a puck and lost an edge and went hard into the boards. Prefontaine back to his feet, though, able to block a shot, and now Stringer will get the puck across. Prefontaine, a pass forward nicely. Boyko moving in, he fell. And the puck turned back out by Jaden Grube. Grube with a dash, dumps the puck in, fell. It's actually going to be a penalty here to the Hurricanes, as Kyle Kowalski, the back official, will call it a tripping penalty. And so the Hurricanes will be shorthanded for the first time. Hurricanes penalty kill sitting 20th in the WHL, killing at 75%, as Jet Jones sits for 2 or less. Faceoff will come to the right of Brian Thompson. Pizza Hut penalty kill for the Hurricanes. 2 for 2 last night against the Rebels after 2 games in a row where they didn't take a penalty. As a pass to the blue line by Zach Smith was out of the reach of Sakiewicz, and the puck will roll all the way down into the Rebel zone. Sakiewicz will start his way to center. Rebels power play coming into the game tonight, 17th in the WHL. As they turn over the puck at center, Cousins shorthanded, moved in, but now he'll hook it all the way back for Prefontaine. He'll play it back Addison. Addison waiting, turning, and shooting it all the way down the ice. Ethan Anders will leave it aside for Christopher Sedov. He'll start to center ice. The product of Helsinki, Finland, gets it across for Zach Smith. That was broken up at the Hurricane blue line, and the Canes will force it to center. Here's Stringer moving in. A long-range wrister and an easy save for Anders, though he had to reach out with the left pad to make the stop. Barteau standing behind his net. He'll look up ice and start to center. A minute gone, a minute to go in the penalty to Jones, as Ben King will get the puck and send it onto the left boards. Baines put it back to the front. Cotton, a bouncing puck, couldn't clear it. Chopping at it was Douglas. Puck comes to Baines on the left side. Hooked it back for Sedov. It got by him. And out to center. Sedov will send it onto an open side. Brought back ahead by Barteau. King will lay the puck in. After it, Baines on the left boards. He'll shoot it back around for King on the right wing side. Pass behind the net for Douglas. Now onto the left boards for Sedov. Back for Douglas. Blue line pass. Barteau fakes the shot. Dishes off. King to the side. Here's a chance. Great save! Brian Thompson on Douglas, point blank. Baines gets the puck back. He'll pass for Douglas. Blue line pass. Barteau a drive, and that was tipped into the corner. Great goaltending by Thompson in this one so far. 5 seconds to go in the penalty to Jones, and the Hurricanes clear it all the way down the ice. Jones standing. He'll return to the ice. And the Hurricanes are back to full strength. Both teams 0 for 1 on the power play in this game. Lethbridge leading 1-0. Isley moving in on the right side. Pinned to the boards by Prefontaine. Wilson able to get the loose puck. Turns it forward for Cousins. He'll feather it forward for Wheatcroft to neutralize. Chase Wheatcroft forced it across the Rebel line. Now works it to the corner. Cousins hard after it out there with Boyko and Wheatcroft. Parts of 3 different lines out there right now for the Hurricanes. As the puck centered into the middle, Isley has some room. Check that. Weeb moving in on the right wing. Weeb a pass, and it was just out of the reach of Jaden Grube. Now Hosinger on the near side. Wheatcroft shovels it up the wall. Cousins relays it forward, and it could be an odd man rush. 4 Canes through center. Boyko moving in on the right wing. Boyko waiting. He shoots. He scores! Noah Boyko, goals in 4 straight games, and the Hurricanes lead 2-0. What a shot by Noah Boyko. Had Wilson heading to the net on a partial 3-on-1. Cousins was the trailer. Boyko moved in, looked off the pass with Wilson heading to the goal, and that might have been enough of a distraction for Ethan Anders to have to be prepared for what could have been a pass across, but Boyko hung on and ripped it top shelf. And for Boyko, his 7th goal of the season. As mentioned, goals in 4 straight games. And the draft-eligible Noah Boyko starting to feel it. Matching his goal output from a year ago, as a shot from the line by Sakiewicz is deflected up and out of play. Boyko, as a 16-year-old last year, had 7 goals in 55 games, and he just got his 7th in this, his 26th game. We'll see if there's any assists on that goal, but the Hurricanes have the 2-0 lead with 4:15 to go in the opening frame. Jace Isley will dig in for the draw and win it to the boards, but Polivko was there to get it. Tapped it off for Addison. Comes to Cousins. He'll tap it back for Addison, who passes forward for Ocular. Up across the Rebel line. Ocular waiting for help. Pass. Polivko. Shot. Rebound. Jerome shoots. He scores! DJ Jerome on the rebound. And bang, bang. The Hurricanes have a 3-0 lead. 2 goals in 32 seconds for the Hurricanes. Good shot from the line by Polivko. Ocular got it to Polivko, and Polivko put the shot low to the net. And that's going to be the end of the night of Ethan Anders. 3 goals on 11 shots. And Byron Fancy, the product of Claresholm, will come into the game. So the Hurricanes chasing the starting goaltender tonight, as Jerome gets his 12th goal of the year, as Fancy right away gave it away. Boyko a shot, and Fancy backing into his net, able to make the save. Barloggy a pass to the far point, and it went funny off the boards and past Cotton out to center. Alex Cotton a pass ahead for Barloggy. Tapped ahead on left wing now for Red Deer. Hosinger works across the line. He got taken out. Hosinger finds Group. Tried to shoot. Here's the call on the goals.
Boyko assist number 24, Dylan Cousins, out of that goal of 15-30. Boyko from Cousins at 15-30.
So Cousins gets the only assist on the Boyko goal. And that was the second Hurricanes tally. And then Jerome got his 12th goal of the season from what my guess is will be Polivko and Ocular. Faceoff will come to the right of Brian Thompson. 3:13 to go here in the first period. 3-0 Hurricanes. On goals by Wilson, Boyko, and Jerome. Here's the call.
Number 16, DJ Jerome. The assist to number 4, Danila Pavlivko, and number 8, Oliver Ocular. Time that goal, 16:02.
So Ocular and Polivko indeed draw the helpers on the 12th goal of the season for DJ Jerome, as Smith gets the puck in behind the net. A pass to the blue line. Ward right point shot, kicked aside by the goaltender Thompson, and Jerome will get it and hoist it to center. Gloved down and forced ahead. Cousins trying to get a stick on it, brought back forward by Davis. He'll move in without a stick, but Hosinger tried to get a shot away, and that was blocked. Now a centering pass. Leslie there, and the Hurricanes able to tip the puck to neutral ice. Pass back left boards for Ben King. He'll work it back to his own line. Leslie gets forward and worked it across the line, but offside at the Hurricanes' blue line with the linesman, Chad Hughesby, up on the dasher, trying to get out of the way. Faceoff will come outside the Hurricanes zone. The linesmen tonight, Chad and Cody Hughesby, are brothers. One wears number 88, one wears number 59. As the Rebels move in, here's a shot by King and a blocker save made by Thompson. Rebound, Sedov on the left boards. Put to the front of the net, comes all the way back to the right point. Hustling to hold was Barteau. His pass out of the reach of Sedov, bounces to the side. King able to get it back to the blue line. Sedov, point shot, that sails wide. Puck left boards, shot to the line. Barteau was backing up, but able to get a shot to the net. Went wide of the goal, though. Douglas trying to dig it loose, and finding the puck free on the left boards is Wheatcroft. Pass to the line. Barteau, right point, long wrister. That was blocked en route to the goal. Now Sedov will pinch from the left point. Justin Hall knocked it away from him, cleared to the line. Holding is Douglas on the cover. Douglas just floats it in wide, comes to the far boards. Spinning in the net was Thompson, as King went one way, then came back the other way. And now a shot from the line is deflected off. Jet Jones set out a play with 1:21 to go here in the first period. 3-0 Lethbridge. Despite being outshot right now, 13-12 on the Banditos Incorporated shot clock. Faceoff will come to the left of Brian Thompson, who has made 3 tremendous saves in this game so far. Here's a face-off win for Red Deer. A quick shot by Tarswell, and that fell stringer. Moving in is Ward for the right boards. A shot right off the crossbar. Puck free on the left side. Grube hustled it down. Plays it to the corner for Weeb. He'll button hook. Pass. Tarswell. Shot! Glove save made by Thompson. And he'll cover for a whistle as now Grube battles in front of the net. Nothing will come of that, I don't think. Or will it? Looks like the Hurricanes and Rebels will be headed to the box. So Grube and Addison will both head off. And so it'll appear to be 4-on-4 hockey with the offsetting liners. Only 64 seconds to go in the first period. Hurricanes leading 3-0. So the 4-on-4 play, barring anything else, will carry over to the second period for just under a minute. As a face-off win for Lethbridge, Cotton will set it ahead. Cousins with a step on the left boards. Slows and stops, waiting for help. He shoots, and a blocker saved by Fancy. And the puck goes up and out of play with 54.3 seconds to go here in the first period. Really good start for the Hurricanes. Rebels have not been too bad in this game either. They've had a good push. Power play looks strong. Brian Thompson making 3 or 4 really good saves to keep the Rebels off the board. Here's a puck stolen by Ocular. He'll turn and fire. That comes to the front of the net. Cousins tied up by Setov. Couldn't get to the loose puck, and Barteau was able to get it back. He'll pinhook in his own zone, and now Barteau will start at forward. Ran into his own man, and the Hurricanes able to steal the puck. Ocular for Wilson. Moving in. Wilson delays and centers. Cousins shoots. He scores! What a pass by Coltrane Wilson! My goodness. Great vision. And Cousins the beneficiary, and it's 4-0. Wilson got the pass from Oliver Ocular. Came in, got to the bottom of the right circle, and from about the goal line went through the top of the goal mouth, atop the top of the crease, right onto the stick of Dylan Cousins, who bangs home his 17th goal of the year. And that puts him into a tie with Ocular and Protas for the WHL goal-scoring lead. And the Hurricanes running away here in the first. 4-0, they lead it. Wilson, a goal and an assist in the first period. Cousins, a goal and an assist in the first period. As the Canes move in again, they score! DJ Jerome, and the route is on. 5-0 for the Hurricanes here in the first. Jerome gets his second. There was a delayed penalty, but he roofed it over Fancy. And Jerome gets his 13th goal of the season. 2 goals in 13 seconds. And it is an absolute runaway here in Red Deer. 5 seconds to go in the first period. Brought through center by Ward. And that will do it for the opening frame. Scoring twice. Coltrane Wilson, Dylan Cousins, and Noah Boyko scoring the other goals in that opening frame. Brian Thompson was strong in that first period as he made some really big saves, stopping all 14 shots he faced, and we're underway with the Hurricanes going right to left in white, trimmed in red and blue here in the second period. Rebels left to right in red. As Barloghi gets a puck at center, a 3-on-2. In comes Barloghi on the left side. Drop pass, Wilson, a shot. He missed the net. Was trying to go high on Byron Fancy. Here's a puck battle on the left boards, and getting it through center is Red Deer. Puck dumped in, and the Rebels will start a change. Here's a puck tapped on the far side. Barloghi will get it ahead. Boyko right wing boards. Noah Boyko under pressure just drops it back for Ty Prefontaine. 4-on-4 hockey for another 5 seconds with offsetting penalties to Kalen Addison and Jaden Grube. They stand out or jump out of the penalty box back to full strength. 5 aside as Prefontaine gets the puck ahead. On the left boards, Cousins moving in with a step, tried to get to the net, and Mason Ward with that long stick able to poke the puck into the corner. Douglas on the far side, stripped by Wheatcroft. He'll get it for Boyko. Trying to dig it loose, able to steal twice. Cousins finds Boyko, right circle, tried to shoot, lost the handle. Now gets it for Cousins, a shot, and a glove save made by Byron Fancy. And he'll cover for a whistle. Hurricanes matching their single season output for most goals in a single period in that first, tying their mark of 5 goals in 1 period in Winnipeg when they scored 8 goals that night. As the puck brought forward after a face-off win for Red Deer, Tarswell, the leading goal scorer for the Rebels with 8, will send the puck in. Here's a chance at the side, and a wraparound was foiled. As Isley, check that, Weeb tried to knock one of the net. And now a breakaway pass. Jerome trying to hustle it down. DJ Jerome in the right corner. 2 goals in the first period. No WHL hat tricks for DJ Jerome in his WHL career as Tarswell moves in and shoots at a save made by Brian Thompson. And the puck will go out of play with exactly 2 minutes gone here in the second period. Second period play-by-play is brought to you by McNamara's Flooring Studio, helping you make excellent flooring selections for your home or business. Face-off will come to the right of Brian Thompson. Brett Davis will dig in for the draw against Jet Jones. Jones, the product of Olds, Alberta. Not too far from Red Deer, just about 20 minutes south. As the puck flipped forward, brought ahead by Justin Hall. He got stood up at the line, but Wheatcroft steals the puck. Lost the handle, and getting it back is Chase Leslie. Hard pass ahead. It comes to Davis with a step on the right wing. Stops up, waiting for help. Davis under pressure, lost the puck. Hall will get it for Arnson, and the 16-year-old will get it forward for Wheatcroft. His pass off the heel of the stick of Hall, now sent ahead on left wing for Jones. He'll deposit the puck in. Sexsmith goes back. Hard rim around past Hosinger and down the ice. Kant will stride back, and that'll be an icing call against the Rebels with 2 minutes and 40 seconds gone here in the second period. Faceoff will come to the left of Byron Fancy. Rebels have not fared well in this building this year. Coming into the game tonight, just 2 home victories in 11 games. They're 2-6, 0-3 on the year, and of course coming off that 7-1 loss on Wednesday. So they've allowed 12 goals in their last 4 periods here at home. As DJ Jerome will hook the puck back for Cotton. Stretch pass to center. Jerome collects and moves in. Spin move down the left boards. Waits up. Now Jerome leaves for Nick Dorrington. Dorrington walks in, got taken down. Puck loose on the near boards, fed to the line. Jerome tried to make a move, lost the handle. Roland able to force it outside the line, and now Jerome will go rink wide with a pass. Nash gets it forward, but offside were the Hurricanes as Nick Dorrington was trapped inside the attacking zone. Nick Dorrington, the only Hurricane this year not to register a point, still looking for his first WHL point and goal. In limited playing time this year for the first-year product of Langley. There's a face-off win for Lethbridge, and Prefontaine from center will shoot it in. Taken down along the boards, able to pop back up, delayed offside against the Hurricanes. And back to get the puck is Arshdeep Baines on the left side. He'll wrist the puck in. Puck down to the right point. A hot shot by Ward, drifted wide. Baines on the left board cycles. King could knock that down. Wilson will track after it on the left wall. Trying to force the puck ahead. Stringer will get it on the left wing side and work it to center. Barloggy trying to knock it loose. Drop back forward by Douglas. He got stood up there nicely by Coltrane Wilson. Wilson trying to joust the puck ahead. There's a penalty coming. It's going to be a cross-checking call to Ben King, and the Hurricanes are going to go back to the power play. As King will head off, the power play number 2 for the Canes. They're 0 for 1, leading the game 5-0. Hurricanes power play this year overall ranked 7th best in the entire WHL, but on the road, 2nd overall with their power play percentage, converting at over 30% on the road. 14% better than what their power play clicks at home. Hurricanes having to start from their own zone as Ocular will get it back for Addison. That was pickpocketed by Hosinger, but Cousins able to step in front of him and take the puck away. Cousins will button hook in his own zone and start to center. Dylan Cousins pass out of the left boards for Ocular. He'll force it across the line. Barteau back. Golfed it to the blue line. Held in. Addison right circle. Tried to put to the front of the net. Bouncing. And Tarswell will get it to the line and try and pull away. Josh Tarswell on the right side. Moving in. He shoots at a save. It got through Thompson. But Addison was there to get the loose puck. Addison will start back the other way. Just over a minute to go in the Lethbridge Honda power play. A head fake by Cousins at center. End of a shift, and he'll dump the puck in. Got hit by Douglas as he was headed off. Puck cleared up the boards. Wilson holds. Plays it into the corner. Jerome will get the puck. DJ Jerome stops. Got pushed over by Sedov. Sedov able to steal the puck. Find Mason Ward, and he'll clear it all the way down the ice. Thompson out of the net to leave it aside for Coltrane Wilson. Wilson starts up ice with 40 seconds left in the power play for the Hurricanes. Good head of steam. Wilson barreling in, gets to the net. He shoots, and he lifted it just over top of the net. Held right boards by Boyko briefly, but it's intercepted and forced out by Hosinger. He'll sidestep the check of Wilson. Hosinger sends the puck around for an awaiting Davis on the near boards. Brett Davis lost the handle, and Jerome able to get it back. One-time Rebel, DJ Jerome, plays it back behind his net for Wilson. Power play just about done. 10 seconds left in the man advantage as Jerome sends the puck into the middle for Cotton. Pass back, far boards. Jerome collects and moves in. Stringer hustles it down. Puck chopped into the corner. Jerome will get it right wing side. Leaves for Stringer again. Power play done. Puck to the line. Cotton a shot, and that goes off a Rebel, sticking out of play for a stoppage with 13:51 to go here in the second period. 5-0 for the Hurricanes. All 5 goals coming back in the first period. This the second period. Shots in this period favoring the Rebels 2-0. Hurricanes had that power play opportunity but did not get a shot on goal. As faceoff will come to the left of Byron Fancy. He came in to replace Ethan Anders after Anders gave up 3 goals and 11 shots. Fancy's allowed 2 on 4 as the Rebels clear the puck down to the Hurricane line. Trevor Thurston tried to work it forward, comes into the middle, and Jones will play it on to the left wing. Thurston tried to step up and poke it out, didn't work. Now Thurston got taken down by a forechecking Grube. And the puck free for Justin Hall on the right wing. Lost the edge and fell. Puck to center, shot back in by Red Deer. Thurston hustles it down on the left side. Getting there first was Tarswell. Tried to cycle for Grube. Jaden Grube lost the handle. Thurston able to move it forward, and Nash will tap it through for Hall. On the left wing, end of a shift. Hall will dump the puck in. Nash will give chase. Nash right on Sedov. Sedov used the net as a shield and able to play the puck ahead. Tarswell couldn't take it cleanly. Brought back forward by Dorrington on the right wing, and he'll chip it in and move to the front. Tried to step into the middle, lost the handle. Dorrington hustles it down again. Down low, Dorrington got hit. Puck loose, Barloggy centers. Wheatcroft back to the line. Prefontaine put back in front. Might have been looking for a tip, but didn't get it. And the Rebels clear the puck to center ice. Prefontaine will go back to get it. Just over 7 minutes gone here in the second period. 5-0 Lethbridge as Prefontaine has control in his own zone. He'll slip it through the middle looking for Barloggy, and that pass was off the mark. Turned back forward by Red Deer. And Dorrington will lay it back in his own zone for Arnson. Puck tipped in from center by Logan Barloggy. Sakowicz is back hard. Pass ahead for Zach Smith. He'll tip the puck in across the line. Leaves for Danila Polivko, a couple of assists for him in the game. Gets it back forward for Addison, and Addison will hoist the puck deep. Cousins in on the attack. Digging it loose is Jerome. He'll tap it for Ocular. Ocular tried to shovel it to the line, gets it to Polivko. Polivko walking, a pass, Ocular, a shot. Puck is loose, they score! Dylan Cousins bangs home his 18th goal of the year. Second of the game, and it's 6-0. And that'll be the third assist for Danila Polivko in this hockey game. And Cousins, for the time being, now the goal-scoring leader in the WHL. Protas has not scored yet in Medicine Hat for the Raiders. And, of course, Ocular does not have a goal here, but now they're going to take a look at this one. Are they saying no goal? So, take it back. But now they're going to go upstairs, I believe, here. So, the referees conferenced on the ice, waved the goal off, and now they'll take a look upstairs. So this will then have to mean the video goal judge tonight will have to overturn the referee's on-ice decision. They would need conclusive evidence that it was not a high stick, as it was in fact deemed that by the on-ice crew. Ocular let the shot go from the left circle, and Cousins' stick was there, and it's tough to tell where it made contact, but it looks like we have a decision here. Brian McDonald, the referee, along with Kyle Kowalski, have a decision, and it is no goal due to a high stick. So take that one away from Dylan Cousins. It stays 5-0. And for the time being, Cousins remains tied for the league lead in goals with his line mate Oliver Ocular and Alexi Protas of the Prince Albert Raiders. Faceoff will come outside the Rebel zone, and winning the draw is Brett Davis back into his own zone. Setoff will hustle it down. Flip the puck up the wall. Barloghi able to hold and move it down the boards for Boyko, and they say a hand pass there against the Hurricanes. 11:40 to go here in the second period. Hurricanes leading 5-0. 5 first period goals in this hockey game. DJ Jerome with a couple. Cousins, Boyko, Wilson the others. Logan Barloghi will dig in for the faceoff against Brett Davis. And the puck one of the boards. Davis trying to flip it out. Leslie got it to the line. Good battle here, and Davis will get it back for Red Deer. A pass ahead on the right wing for Hosinger. Falling was Stringer. And picking the puck up is Davis. He'll step in. Got the puck to the front. Here's a chance. It was shoveled wide. There's a penalty coming to the Hurricanes. A slashing call going to Noah Boyko. And so the Rebels, with some life, have an opportunity on the power play for the second time. Rebels are 0 for 1 on the man advantage so far in this game. Their first opportunity came in the first period when Jet Jones was assessed a tripping penalty. This time it's a slashing penalty for Noah Boyko. Rebels win the draw. Quick shot from the left point by Setov is snared by the glove of Brian Thompson, and he'll stop play. Thompson strong in the first period. Made a really, really good save on the last Rebel power play on Chris Douglas on a point-blank one-timer. Along with a couple good reactionary saves, one with the glove, one with the pad. As a face-off win controlled by Lethbridge, and Ocular will get it down to the the Rebel blue line. Dawson Barteau, a pass out of the left side for Christopher Sedov. He'll start ahead to center ice. Pass forward right wing. Douglas will dump the puck in. Wilson will hustle it back to get the puck. Pressured right away by Ben King. Trying to force it loose was Baines. Puck comes to the left side, held by Barteau. He'll play it back in deep. Golfed to the near boards. Prefontaine there. Getting it is Baines. King will send it back to the line for Douglas. Slips it across the blue line for Barteau. The Rebel captain finds Sedov. Tried to go back across the seam for King. He'll get it on the right wing side. Played behind the net for Baines again. Arshdeep Baines pickpocketed. Ocular gets the puck on his backhand, and he'll clear it all the way down the ice. Minute gone, minute to go in the power play. Just over 10 minutes to go in the second period, almost halfway through the game. Lethbridge leading 5-0 as Davis starts it forward. On the left wing for Tarswell. Cutting wide on Thurston. Tarswell with a step. Put to the front. Tipped wide by Smith. Smith will defer the puck for Davis, who slips it to the blue line. Sackowicz back for Davis again. Into the middle for Tarswell. Up high. Now plays it back down low. Davis cross seam and a good stick to knock down the pass by Jet Jones, and he'll clear. Fancy out of the net to leave it aside for Sackowicz. 20 seconds left in the man advantage as Davis will start it forward on the left wing. A pass cross ice for Ward. Chipped ahead for Smith. He'll try to return it for Ward. It was out of his reach. Barloggy gets the puck. Up the boards, held in at the line. Sackowicz down the wall. Tarswell off the boards. Goes cross seam. Ward waiting, shooting, and that goes wide of the net. Puck falls far side. Hall will get it and send it all the way down as Boyko returns to the ice. Hurricanes 2 for 2 on the Pizza Hut penalty kill now. 9:10 to go in the second period. Sackowicz a pass forward for Jackson Weeb. Weeb will go rink wide for Group. He'll make a nice move and work in. Scored his first WHL goal against the Hurricanes in their last meeting on the 22nd of October. Had a good look there as puck back to the line. Sexsmith will drive it in wide. Hosinger will track it down. Getting there first, though, is Wheatcroft. He got hit from behind. That'll be a penalty as the puck flipped down the ice all the way, and that'll be an icing call. But there will be a penalty to the Rebels. 8:41 to go in the second period. Canes 5, Rebels no score. This is New Wave Kubota Hurricanes Hockey on 106.7 Rock.
I'm DJ Jerome, and you're listening to the home of the Lethbridge Hurricanes, 106.7 Rock.
Make the most of winter for years to come with the Michelin XISX i3 tire. It provides the ultimate winter confidence you and your loved ones need to embrace winter to the fullest, even in the harshest conditions. So go ahead, embrace winter with a smile and the Michelin XISX i3 tire. Michelin, a better way forward. Experience more possibilities with Kirk's Tirecraft. Visit kirkstirecraft.ca for locations.
Visit your dealer or Michelin.ca for details.
The friendly staff at Pet Parade invite you in to enjoy the music of their happy birds. Locally owned and operated, they can prepare a custom seed mix for your birds or small animals. At Pet Parade, they're also there for you when you need care for your small animals. Parrots to budgies, snakes to geckos, rabbits to hamsters. They'll board your pets and care for them while you're away. Stop by today and see all the exceptional pet supplies and services they offer. Pet Parade, 220 12A Street North.
The Hurricanes play here. 106.7 Rock. Now, back to Dustin Forbes from the Arby's downtown Lethbridge broadcast booth.
5-0 lead for the Lethbridge Hurricanes. Midway through the second period, Canes heading to the power play after a roughing penalty was issued to number 17, Jackson Weeb. Coming up December 6th, you don't want to miss it. It is the annual Canadian Tire Toque and Teddy Toss at the NMAX Center. You can get a free game ticket with the purchase of a Teddy or Toque at both Canadian Tire locations. It'll cost you $15 for the Toque or Teddy. You'll get your ticket to the game. Quantities limited, so don't delay. December 6th, the Lethbridge Hurricanes, Medicine Hat Tigers, and a teddy bear toss. Always a fun night. As the faceoff will come to the right of Byron Fancy. Titans on the power play in this game 0 for 2 with the man advantage. This will be their third opportunity as the 7th best power play in the league goes to work again. They look good in their first 2 opportunities as Addison lets a shot go, scores! That didn't take long, just 8 seconds into the power play. And Kalen Addison rips one from the blue line. And it's 6-0. What a shot by Kalen Addison. For Kalen, that is his 5th goal of the season. 36th career goal. As the Hurricanes have a convincing 6-0 lead. And 1 for 3 on the power play as Stringer tries to hustle down a loose puck. Leaves for Boyko. Lets a shot go, fought off by Fancy. Puck forced to the wall. Stringer will send it in behind the net for Boyko. Stringer comes in to survey, trying to dig the puck loose. Pressured by Sexsmith, who then peels away. Here's the call on the goal.
Kalen Addison, the assist number 28, Alex Cotton, and number 24, Dylan Cousins. Power play goal at 11:27.
So Cousins and Cotton pick up the helpers on the goal for Kalen Addison. Cotton getting his WHL leading 26th point by a defenseman this year. And Kalen Addison, by the way, not to be outdone, he sits 3rd in defenseman scoring in the WHL. 2 of the top scoring defensemen in the entire Western Hockey League belonging to the Lethbridge Hurricanes. Philip Krall of the Spokane Chiefs, he sits 2nd in scoring by a defenseman in the WHL. As an offside call here against the Rebels. These 2 teams will meet again coming up in a couple of weeks at the NMAX Center. That'll be December 11th at the NMAX. 7 o'clock puck drop. And then they'll meet 2 more times in the new year. January 17th and their final meeting of the season back here in Red Deer on February 5th. As a puck free in the attacking zone for the Hurricanes. Addison, right point. Long shot. That goes off a stick and out of play. Hurricanes have been absolutely dominant against Red Deer in recent years. In fact, in the last 4.5 years, dating back to February of 2015, these 2 teams have played 28 regular season meetings. The Hurricanes have posted, get this, a record of 21-5-1-1 in those 28 games, and, of course, beat the Rebels in the first round of the playoffs in back-to-back years a couple of years ago when the Hurricanes went to back-to-back conference finals. They beat the Rebels in 7, erasing a 3-1 series deficit before beating them in 5 the following year. And the regular season dominance has been fantastic for the Hurricanes. Dating back to February of 2015 as a shot from the wing was steered aside by Brian Thompson. Here's another bid from Hosinger from the opposite wing, and he put it high over top of the net, and the puck will roll all the way down to the Rebel line. Ethan Sackowicz plays it forward. Hosinger from center will drive it in. Thompson stops it up behind the net. He'll rip it around. Davis knocked it down along the boards. Puck comes into the middle, and tapping it on to Cousins is Cotton. Cousins in full flight down the right boards, leaves back. Cotton a shot, rebound it, skipped by Ocular. Now Boyko, check that, Jerome off the bench, tried a shot but didn't work, and now Davis counters back. Davis into the middle. Smith trying to get to the net. Hosinger follows up and scores. Cameron Hosinger comes in late and gets his 4th goal of the season. And the Rebels are on the board at 6-1. Good-looking rush for the Rebels with Davis and Smith. They will draw the helpers on Hosinger's 59th career goal. 2-time Rebel in his WHL career. Played for Red Deer before being traded. Spent some time with the Kootenay Ice. Saskatoon Blades. As a puck played up the far side. Knocked down and sent back to the goal. And a hand pass stops play with 5.5 minutes to go in the second period. Rebels are actually out shooting the Hurricanes in this hockey game. 20-19 overall. The Banditos incorporated shot clock for the Hurricanes, leading the game 6-1. 6 goals on 19 shots for the Canes. Good shooting percentage. Hurricanes came into the game tonight the highest scoring team in the WHL. And the last goal by Kaylin Addison was the 100th goal of the season already for the Hurricanes this year. As Addison drives the puck in, Polivko will knock it to the corner. Getting it there is DJ Jerome. He'll leave for Cousins. Dylan Cousins cuts up high, trying to shield off a check, slips it across to Addison. Tried to play it back to Cousins. It went off the Red Deer stick to center. Cousins knocks it down and turns it forward on right wing. Ocular had to wait for Jerome to tag up. Gets the puck in over the line. Cousins will track after it. Polivko holds on the left wing. Tried to go cross seam with a pass. That was broken up, and Baines will get it back the other way. Arshdeep Baines across the line. Lost the handle. Cousins taps it forward, and away he goes. Dylan Cousins with room. Moving in, he shoots, and a good block by Dawson Bartow to knock the puck out of play. Dawson Bartow coming into the game tonight, tied for the team lead in points for the Red Deer Rebels with Brett Davis. Both of them had 5 goals and 9 assists for 19 points coming into the game. And you wonder, with Bartow being a signed NHL prospect, a Dallas Stars signed prospect, 19-year-old, if he would be a guy that might get moved as we get closer to the WHL trade deadline on January 10th. Have to think that the Rebels would be able to recuperate some assets, maybe a couple of prospects in a trade for Dawson Bartow. And I can tell you that if you're a team that fancies themselves a contender, that's an icing call here against Red Deer. Dawson Bartow would be a very nice add to any blue line in the WHL. Sure, the teams around the league that fancy themselves atop the league with a chance to potentially win would at least, I would imagine, make a call on Dawson Bartow. Think of the Prince Albert Raiders, the Kamloops Blazers, Kelowna Rockets, of course, hosting the Memorial Cup, would probably put in a call to Brent Sutter. There's a puck free on the near side. Leslie trying to dig it loose. And it comes to the corner for Boyko. Noah Boyko centers. A chance for Barlagi was blocked en route to the goal. Getting it back is Jackson Weeb, and Weeb will start to center ice. On the right wing, he'll just dump the puck in. Conton will go back. Alex Conton sends the puck around, and that will go all the way out to center. Hustling it down is Ethan Sakowicz. Plays it across to Mason Ward. 3.5 minutes to go here in the second period. 6-1 Canes. In comes Tarswell. A wrist shot. He whistled it wide. Puck at the line. Couldn't hold it. Hall got spun around. That's going to be a penalty to the Rebels. Mason Ward as Jerome moves in. Conton gets it to Stringer. A backhand shot. And a save made by Fancy. And the Hurricanes are going to head back to the power play. A holding call. And that's a tough one for Mason Ward. He tried to hold the play alive at the blue line and kind of got tied up with the linesman, Cody Hughesby, and then had to try and recover to slow up Justin Hall, who would have had an odd man rush, put the arm and grab on, and he gets penalized for it. And so the Hurricanes 1 for 3 on the power play, going to their 4th opportunity here, up 6-1 in the game. Kaylin Addison scoring the power play goal earlier this period. As Addison back in his own zone, leaves for Alex Conton. Back for Addison. Pass ahead on the left boards for Dylan Cousins. He'll chip it through for Ocular. Up across the Rebel line, but finding it as Hosinger, and the overage forward from Alaska will send the puck down the ice. Thompson out of the net will leave it aside for Alex Conton. 2:45 to go in the second period. 90 seconds to go in the power play. Brought to you by Lethbridge Honda as Cousins moves in. Curls on the right wing boards. Cousins up top, waiting. Trying to direct traffic. Cousins will force it to the line. It was blocked, gets it back though. Now he'll hook it back for Cotton. Pass, Addison moving in. He'll fire and score. He's done it again. A bullet over the blocker of Byron Fancy. And Addison has his second power play goal of the period, and the Hurricanes have a 7-1 lead. What a shot by Kalen Addison. Whistled it over the blocker of Byron Fancy for the second time in the period. And the Hurricanes are 2 for 4 on the man advantage. Addison's 6th goal of the season. Cotton will get another helper. Cotton and Cousins will likely draw the assists on that goal. As Chase Wheatcroft gets the puck on the left wing boards, trying to play it deep. That was broken up, and Leslie will force it to the line. Wheatcroft again, under pressure. Cleared to the line by Isley. Here's the call on the goal.
To Kalen Addison, the assist number 28, Alex Cotton, number 24, Dylan Cousins. Power play goal at 17-4.
So indeed, Cousins from Cotton, Cotton and Cousins getting the assists on the Addison goal. As Dallin Moline after the puck on the left wing. Trying to work it down into the corner. Comes behind the net. Wheatcroft will track it down. Chase Wheatcroft sends it around on the far boards. There to get it is DJ Jerome. Jerome plays it up to center and down into the Rebel zone. 1:25 to go in the second period. Hurricanes leading 7-1. Rebels have been outscored 14-2 in their last 2 home games. As a steal here by Nash. Trying to pull back the other way. A pass into the feet of Dorrington. Couldn't collect it. Dorrington will swing it down low. Nash laid the body. Dorrington collides with Tarswell. Puck to the blue line. Cotton will chop it down the wall. 1 minute to go in the second period. Jones from center will drive the puck in. After it is Dorrington again. Puck free on the far boards. After it there is Tarswell. He'll drop it back behind the net for Leslie. Chase Leslie high off the glass to center. Thurston knocked it down and sends it back in. Sexsmith will just clear to center. 35 seconds to go in the period. Thurston back in his own zone. A stretch pass. Nice one. Hall moving in. Justin Hall scores. Justin Hall, my goodness, what a goal. And what a great pass by Trevor Thurston. The Hurricanes lead 8-1. Tape to tape by Thurston from between his hash marks in his own zone. And Hall able to separate himself from the defender, get to the net, and lift it over the over the glove of Byron Fancy. And it's 8-1. Here's a puck brought back the other way by Baines, a wrist shot. Right pad saved by Thompson. Puck at the side of the net, a shot. Saved, cleared to the wall. 10 seconds to go in the period. Boyko pulls to center. He'll dump the puck in a bouncer, and Fancy steers that to the corner, and he gets the Bronx cheer here from the Rebel faithful. As the second period will come to an end. Justin Hall getting his 4th goal of the season at the end of that period. And it's all Hurricanes after 2.
Hall, the assist, number 25, Trevor Thurston, number 28, Alex Cotton. Time of the goal, 19:30. Hall from Thurston and Cotton at 19:30.
So 19:30, the time of that last goal. It's a rout. Well, it's a runaway here in Red Deer, an 8-1 lead for the Lethbridge Hurricanes. If you're just joining us, yes, it is in fact 8-1. Kalen Addison scoring twice, DJ Jerome scoring twice, Wilson, Boyko, Cousins, and Hall, the other goals. And by the way, a 4-point night for Dylan Cousins and 3 assists tonight, which means Dylan Cousins has reached the 100 career assist mark in his WHL career. Came into the game tonight with 97 career assists, but up to 100 now with the 3 helpers. And picking up his 74th career goal as well, so you can do the math on that. 174 points in this his 152nd game as the Canes move in. Here's Barloggy, a shot wide, rebound, and he scores. Oh my goodness. 42 seconds in to the third period, and the Canes add another. It's 9-1. Logan Barloggy scoring for the fourth straight game as well, and the Hurricanes have hit a new single season high for goals in a game, and Ethan Anders is going to come back into the game. So, wow. Anders, who started the game, comes back in to the game as Byron Fancy gets the hook now. Here's a bouncing puck at the side, and Nash will slip it forward. Nick Dorrington will skate to center. He'll dump the puck in. So Anders gave up 3 goals on 11 shots before getting the hook. Here's the call on the goal.
Assist to number 19, Noah Boyko. Time of the goal, 42 seconds. Barloggy from Boyko at 42 seconds.
So 42 seconds in. So Fancy faced 13 shots and allowed 6 goals. So not a great save percentage for him. As the Rebels move in, Baines tried a shot. That was knocked away. Canes control their own zone as Thurston played it ahead. Puck tipped in by Hall. Hurricanes, by the way, moving left to right in white here in the third period. Rebels right to left in their burgundy jerseys. Is controlling it, the Hurricane blue line, is Ty Prefontaine. 9-1 lead for the Lethbridge Hurricanes. 24 shots the Canes have, but 9 have found the net. Logan Barloggy scoring the most latest goal, his 7th goal of the season, as he continues to stay red hot as well. As puck cleared in from center, Sakovic will stride back. 2.5 minutes gone here in the third period. Puck sent around, held at the line. Boyko floats one in, and Anders will glove that down and stop play for a whistle. Faceoff will come to the left of Ethan Anders again, and Anders is going to come back into the game now. Oh my goodness gracious. So Anders allowed no goals on his last stint, so Fancy returns back to the game. So Anders came in for one shot, made the save, and now Fancy in. Here's a chance. The shot wide is Ocular. Puck free on the far boards. Moline will shoot it around the wall. Rowland will clear it up the boards. Here's a puck battle on the far wall. Boyko trying to get it in. Here's Boyko. Lets a shot go. That goes high over top of the goal. Puck falls left wing side, and the Hurricanes will see the Red Deer Rebels get the puck deep into the Lethbridge zone. Addison will go back to fetch the puck. And Addison will start back to center ice. Drives the puck in. After it goes Ocular on the left boards. He'll leave for Barloggy. Slipped it back to the line. Addison lets it go. He scores! Kalen Addison, his first Western Hockey League hat trick. And it's 10-1. A hat trick by the defenseman. And the Hurricanes have reached double digits. For Kalen Addison, his 7th goal of the season and 3rd of the night. Oof. And Ethan Anders is back into the game. Oh, my goodness. I don't have any more room on my score sheet here for these goalie changes. See how long Anders lasts this time. 10-1. The Hurricanes in front as Wilson picks his way around the net, centered. Anders made the save. Puck comes free on the left side. And Smith will tap it out to center ice. Hosinger poked it in. Cameron Hosinger goes back onto the attack. Wilson got the puck up the boards to the line. Sexsmith will drive it in. Rebels have been outscored 17-2 in the last 2 home games. Wednesday night and tonight. A 7-1 loss to Prince Albert on Wednesday, and trailing in this game 10-1. Hurricanes reaching the 10-goal mark for the first time this year. Barloggy picks up a helper, and so too does Justin Hall. Here's a puck loose, and getting the puck ahead was Thurston. To the line, not out. Dorrington will follow up and muscle it out to center ice. Gets the red line and drives it in. Anders out of the net. Sets it up behind the goal. Approaching the 5-minute mark here in the third period. Hurricanes leading 10-1. They scored 5 times in the first period, 3 more in the second. They've added 2 more here in the third. And Kalen Addison has a hat trick. Cousins now moving in. He'll let it go, and he just missed the net. Trying to pad the stats even more as Cousins had a great chance. Now a turnover at center. Nash will get it ahead. Cousins moving in. Cousins fires, blocked. Jerome follows up. He'll get a shot away. And that was gloved down by Ethan Anders. And Byron Fancy is going to come back into the game. Every whistle now, a goaltender swap. And I don't know about that. Come on. What does that do to the psychology of a goaltender, of a player, when you're doing this? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 goaltender switches here in the third period already by Brent Sutter. I understand being angry and pissed off, but I just don't know if that's the best approach myself. But a puck sent in behind the net, and getting it free is Red Deer's defenseman Ethan Sackowicz, and he'll clear it all the way down the ice. That'll be an icing call with 5 minutes and 44 seconds gone here in the third period. Faceoff will come to the right of Byron Fancy, who is in goal for the time being. Jones will dig in for the draw, 1 to the boards, and getting it back is Ethan Sackowicz on the left side. A pass ahead to center. Tarswell lost the handle. Poked to neutral ice, and Ocular will get it back at center. Works it up across the line. Hall on the left boards. Plays the puck in behind the goal. Wilson on the near boards. Holds right point. He'll walk in. Coltrane Wilson gets to the front of the net. Couldn't get a shot away. Puck knocked to the wall, and it's brought out by the forward Josh Tarswell. Turned back at center. Ocular will spin neutral ice. Here's Oliver Ocular across the line on the right wing. Worked out to neutral territory. Arnson trying to poke the puck forward. Brought in with a shot by Smith and a save made by Brian Thompson. Puck sent out to center for Nick Dorrington. Now for Ty Nash. He'll work it across the line. Comes back to the far point. Now Nash left side. Steps into the middle. Couldn't get a handle on it. Got taken down. No call. Puck in the corner. Trying to dig it loose is Cousins. He'll get it to the blue line. Polivko pokes it along the boards. Nash tried to throw it to the front. That was blocked. Cleared to the line. And Davis will get it for Red Deer. Spinning it back for Mason Ward. Ward will send it up the right wing. Baines got taken down. That's going to be a penalty to the Hurricanes. A tripping call. And who is it that's off? Joe Arnson, I believe. And so the Rebels will have a power play here with 7:16 gone in the third period. Third period play-by-play, by the way, brought to you by Subaru of Lethbridge. You can shop in the Lethbridge Auto Mall or online at SubaruofLethbridge.com. Faceoff will come to the left of Brian Thompson. One back by Red Deer, and they'll set up. Ben King on the right wing. Into the middle for Douglas. Back up top for Bartow. Now for Setoff, left circle. Setoff, goal line. Douglas up top, Bartow. Wrist shot, save made by Thompson through a crowd. Puck falls on the left wing, Thurston there. Trying to work it up the boards. Boyko comes in to help. Getting it free is King to the blue line. Bartow quickly across for Setoff. A wrist shot and a save made by Thompson again, as, by the way, Ethan Anders is back into the game again. So make it 7 goaltender swaps. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and now 7 because Fancy's coming back in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 swaps for goaltenders here in the third period. Well, that kind of night, I guess, as the face-off will come to the left of Brian Thompson. Rebels control on the draw. Set off a point shot. That goes high. Puck on the right wing. King will send it back in behind the net for Arshdeep Baines. Comes loose. Nash tried to clear. Gets it to the line. Bartow will hold right point. Now pass for King. Goal line feed. Baines right side. Threw it to the front. Setov couldn't find the handle. Setov up top for Bartow. He'll load and fire. That was blocked by Nash. Bartow gets it back. Leaves for King. Now Setov. Left circle. Lets it go. Blocked by Wilson. 10-1 game, and you're getting down in front of a shot like that. And Nash will clear it to the line and out. This team, this Hurricanes team, so committed to the process, so committed to the systems, so committed to winning. You're up 9 goals with 11.5 to go in the third period. It's 10-1. You're shorthanded, and you're sacrificing your body. Those are the things that make a team win. Those are the things, the intangible things that championship teams have. And you don't want to get ahead of yourself and suggest that this could be a championship team, but when you're up 10-1, most guys wouldn't sit down in front of a shot and block it. Here's a puck shot back in by Red Deer. 10 seconds to go in the power play for the Rebels. And Prefontaine will get the puck and send it all the way down the ice. Fancy, who is the goaltender right now for Red Deer, will see the puck up to center ice. I feel bad for the online scorer here tonight because you have to make the note of when a goaltender is switched. You have to log their time in the game as well. And I would not want to be tasked with that job, as a shot to the net by Stringer failed to get through to the goal, but he was taken down in the process, and so the Hurricanes are going to go to the power play here. And who will the Hurricanes deploy on the man advantage? I have to think that they will probably give the fourth line guy some chances. Ethan Anders comes back into the game. That's 8 goalie switches in the third period. Here's a puck lifted down the ice by Baines. Power play is brought to you by Lethbridge Honda. The Hurricanes on the man advantage are 2 for 4 on the night. Both of those goals from Kalen Addison, who, by the way, has a hat trick in this hockey game. As Nick Dorrington gets the puck in, he got stapled along the wall by Setov, and Dorrington is slow to get up, and Joe Arnson is going to come in and feed it to Setov. Joe Arnson throwing rights. Helmet popped off of Arnson. Now an uppercut by Arnson. Setov got a few good looks in as well on that scrap, as Nick Dorrington got hit, and Dorrington still down on the ice. Marty Polachuk, the Hurricanes athletic therapist, is out to attend to Nick Dorrington. Setov just lunged into Dorrington about 3 feet from the wall. And then Arnson came in, and pretty good first WHL scrap for Joe Arnson there. And Not to be outdone, the Helsinki, Finland product, Christopher Sedov, held his own. And now it'll be interesting to see what not what the Hurricanes do, but what the referees do in this hockey game, because it's a runaway. It's 10-1. There's 9:53 to go in the game. The Hurricanes are on the power play, and if this continues, it could maybe escalate to be out of control. Now, you don't want to suggest that would happen, but you never know. And looks like Dorrington is back to his feet with the aid of Dylan Cousins and Marty Polachuk. Referees conferenced over at the timekeeper's bench trying to sort this out. And not sure what's going to happen here. Sedov is going to go. So he is headed off. Prefontaine over talking to the referee. Dawson Barteau is there as well. Brent Sutter is yelling at someone. Not sure if he's yelling at the linesman, maybe. Kyle Kowalski over talking to the scorekeeper. Brian McDonald giving the explanation to Dawson Barteau and Ty Prefontaine right now. We'll wait and see what the verdict is out of this. Brent Sutter down bench side. It's a 5-minute major. So Christopher Sedov getting 5-minute major and a game misconduct. So the Hurricanes will have time on the power play. Now, Joe Arnson gets 2 minutes as well out of this. So the Hurricanes will have a 4-on-3 power play for 1 minute and 31 seconds. It'll be then 4-on-4 for 29 seconds. And then the Hurricanes will have 3 minutes worth of power play time on the 5-minute major. Kyle Kowalski over to talk to Brent Sutter. Sutter, animated, as you can imagine, in this game with his team not only down 10-1, but a penalty that he clearly doesn't agree with. Now, I'm not sure that's a 5-minute major penalty, to be perfectly honest. Now, it was a hard hit and an awkward hit with the proximity to the boards for Nick Dorrington, and there was an injury on the play, which, not to say that swayed the officials, because you have to penalize the crime, not the result. And these referees, to their credit, have had a good job of work tonight in this hockey game. But this is what I was talking about. In a 10-1 game, maybe you go a little bit further in what you would typically call in order to try and contain the game so that nothing really gets out of hand and try and negate anything else from happening. You don't want to have players get injured or players run around in a situation like this when it's 10-1. So a 4-on-3 power play for the Hurricanes. Thurston gets the puck for Wheatcroft. He'll go back door. Hall couldn't get it. Here are the penalties.
5 minutes for fighting. Red Deer Rebels, number 4, Christopher Sedov. 5 minutes for boarding, 5 minutes for fighting, and a game misconduct. Time of the penalties, 10:07. Arnson, 2 for unsportsmanlike conduct, 5 for fighting, set off, 5 for boarding, 5 for fighting, and a game misconduct at 10:07.
So those are the penalties, which has resulted in the power play for the Hurricanes, the 5-minute power play. Hurricanes are currently working on their 6th power play of the game. Ethan Anders is in the net right now for Red Deer, the 8th goaltending switch they've had as Thurston let a shot go, and Anders makes the save. He'll stay in the net for now with 9:25 to go in the third period. Faceoff will come to the left of Ethan Anders. Hurricanes have reached the 10-goal mark in this hockey game as they set up on the power play. Here's Wheatcroft up top for Polivko. He'll fake the shot, now dish off for Barloggy. Last time the Hurricanes had 10 goals at a game, it was a 10-4 win in Victoria, November 21st. In that game, Ryan Vandervlis had a hat trick. Here's Polivko, a shot and a blocker save, a puck to the front of the net. Jammed at. Jones will find it free. Up top for Polivko. Now Jones, a shot and a good save by Anders. Bouncing puck. Barloggy will get it on the left circle. Up top for Polivko. Now for Wheatcroft. 20 seconds left of the 4-on-3 power play as Polivko gets it on the right side. Up top, a shot. A howitzer from Barloggy missed high. Anders might have got a piece of it as the puck golfed down the ice by Barteau. 8.5 to go in the third period. Hurricanes leading 10-1. 4-on-4 hockey now for 29 seconds. And then the Hurricanes will have a 5-on-4 power play for 3 minutes uncontested as Nash gets taken down. Ty Nash went coast to coast and drew a penalty, and so the Hurricanes are going to head to the power play again. We'll take a media timeout, though. The Hurricanes have blown it open. It's 10-1. You're listening to New Wake Kubota Hurricanes Hockey on 106.7 Rock.
I'm Carl Tadchuk, and you're listening to the home of the Lethbridge Hurricanes, 106.7 Rock.
At Fox Denture Clinic and Implant Center, they have been proudly providing smile-worthy services through 4 generations. Their full-time denturists and warm, welcoming support staff can provide you with full dentures, implant-supported dentures, and partials. If it's not dentures you're looking for, they also provide bleach trays to brighten your smile and Proform mouth guards. Fox Denture Clinic and Implant Center, now in a new location just south of the casino at 4012 4th Avenue South. For full service details, visit foxdentureclinic.ca.
DA Building Systems Limited was founded in 1980 by Doug Grenier and Del Allen. Today, we're a family-owned company with a growing reputation for custom designing, manufacturing, and erecting quality steel products in a variety of shapes and sizes for customers in Alberta, Saskatchewan, and BC. With DA Building Systems, you're not only purchasing a high-quality product, you're acquiring decades of expertise from industry professionals. DA Building Systems Limited. Canadian-made with Alberta pride.
Hurricanes hockey on 106.7 Rock. Now, back to the Arby's downtown Lethbridge broadcast booth with Dustin Forbes.
10-1 lead for the Lethbridge Hurricanes. Fans, coming up next week, student night at the EDMAC Center Wednesday. If you're a student at the university, student at the college, you can get a $10 ticket walk-up or online with the code STUD10, STUD10. $10 tickets. $5 beers in the Canadian Western Bank Lounge from 5 o'clock until puck drop, 6 o'clock until puck drop on the concourse. Sky Mills will be there with live music. You don't want to miss it. Hurricanes on the power play here, leading this hockey game 10-1. They have a 4-on-3 power play right now, and now it's a 5-on-3 power play. Here's a pass to the side of the net as Nash tried to find Boyko. He'll drop it back. Thurston a drive and a save made by Anders. Puck swatted at, comes free for Boyko. A 5-on-3 for a minute 25. Ward in the box for a hook. Setov out of the game. His penalty on the board. That's a 5-minute major for boarding. The penalties on the clock at this juncture with 7:25 to go in the third. Here's Boyko up top. He'll go far side for Nash. Nash goes in front with a pass. Cleared by Stringer, and Boyko will get it free on the left side. Noah Boyko leaves for Nash left corner, up top for Cousins. Dylan Cousins to Thurston. He'll let it go. He scores! What a shot! My goodness, Trevor Thurston. That's a cannonading drive, and it's 11-1. Holy Toledo. And a 5-point night now for Dylan Cousins, who draws an assist on that goal. And it comes 5-on-3. And the Hurricanes have hit 11 goals. For Trevor Thurston is second of the season. 2 goals in 3 games with the Hurricanes now. As the Hurricanes remain on the power play for another 2 minutes. This one, the power play for the 5-minute major, as Wheatcroft will skate to center on the right wing. Wheatcroft into the corner. Feeds it all the way back to the line for Cotton. Alex Cotton now for Ocular. Up top, Cotton. Across Prefontaine. Cotton lets it go wide of the net. If you're just joining us, it's 11-1 for the Hurricanes, and they had a goal disallowed in this game. Nash gets the helper, as well as Cousins, as Cotton controls on the right wing side. 1:20 to go. Cotton lays it back to the line for Oliver Ocular. Ocular leaves, Cotton takes. Pass off now, Prefontaine left circle. Up top, Wheatcroft. He'll direct it across to Ocular. Hall in front of the net. Ocular loads and fires, and that was blocked en route to the goal. Ward will get the puck, aerial it all the way down, and that goes out of play. And that'll be a delay of game penalty against Red Deer. You can't not but laugh at this point now. Oh, my goodness. That's a weird one because the defenseman shot it from his own zone, and it just got up and under and goes all the way out behind the Hurricanes' net. And the Hurricanes will go back. Well, they'll stay on the power play. They'll be on a 5-on-3 again for another minute. Ay, ay, ay. And the Canes win the draw. Here's Thurston now for Jerome. He has 2 goals tonight. Thurston, howitzer, man, he can rip the puck. .543 to go in this hockey game. Credit to all the fans here, because there have been a lot of fans that have filed out. There's a lot still in attendance right now, despite their team losing 11-1. By my count, and not sure what the count will be, but it's 9 power play opportunities for the Hurricanes, but Zach Stringer has just taken a tripping penalty. So Stringer will head off, and that will mean that it will be 4-on-3 power play for the Hurricanes for 44 seconds, and then Red Deer will eventually get a power play out of this, barring anything else. Canes on the man advantage right now, shooting the puck in. Barlagi will get it on the left side. Cotton at the line. 14:23, the time of the tripping penalty to Stringer. Here's a backdoor feed by Prefontaine. He was looking for Jerome. Didn't get through. Puck in the corner. Digging it loose is Prefontaine. 15 seconds left to clear by Red Deer. Sedov's penalty is about to expire in 10 seconds. That will take the Hurricanes off the power play. They will skate for a minute of 4-on-4 hockey, and then Red Deer will have a brief 15-second power play. Here's Cotton at the line, losing the puck. Dallin Moline trying to pull away. Getting through center, and Prefontaine got back to knock the puck away from him. Puck loose at the side. Smith will take it, feeds it back. Here's a shot by Sakowicz. He scores. I am officially out of room on my score sheet. Ethan Sakowicz, a 4-on-4 goal. And it's 11-2. For Ethan Sakowicz, that is his 5th goal of the season. Had 7 all of last year. As the Hurricanes work 4-on-4 on the right boards, put to the front by Boyko. Nash will get it in the left corner. Trying to work it out in front. Nash gets it back left wing side. Ty Nash gets the puck across for Thurston. He'll let it go in wide of the net. After it goes Jackson Weeb. 4 minutes to go in the third period. Hurricanes are leading 11-2 in this game. And Red Deer now on the power play for 16 seconds. Boyko gets the puck in his own zone. He'll backtrack before sending it across to Trevor Thurston on the right wing. Thurston leaves in his own zone for Polivko. Power play about to expire. Puck sent ahead for Justin Hall on the right wing. And Hall will work it out to center and drive the puck in. Anders out of the net to set it up. Hurricanes have 11 goals on 37 shots. Red Deer 2 on 27. As a puck fed forward for Jace Isley. Through center. One hands the puck in. Moline will give chase in the right corner. Dallin Moline behind the net. Isley trying to dig it loose. Moline gets it to the front through the goal mouth out the other side. Held left point by Leslie. Long wrist shot. That's in the air. Jumping was Jerome. Couldn't knock it loose, and now Wilson will get it onto the right boards. Jerome slipped it to center. Wheatcroft tried to poke it forward. He'll get it. A bouncing puck just deposits it into the Red Deer zone with 3 minutes to go in the third period. Hurricanes leading 11-2. Moline on the left boards. Will button hook. Now dropped it for Barteau. Now to Leslie. He'll spin back in his own zone. Dishes off for Barteau again. Dawson Barteau will send it out to center and all the way down the ice. Thurston will stride back. Baines got there first, try to centering pass. Polivko will send it up the boards. Held by Sakowicz on the right wing. Tried to dump in, and that caught Jerome in the face. And DJ Jerome will head to the players' bench. They might have caught him up and under the visor. Looks like he'll stay at the bench. Only 2:27 to go in the game. Hurricanes in front 11-2 in this hockey game. As a faceoff will come to the right of Brian Thompson. Thurston will get the puck and leave it off on the near boards for Danila Polivko. Polivko plays it forward. Knocked down by Douglas. He'll bring it back over the Hurricane line, but offside. This is the type of game and the time of the game where, can we just play straight time? Just run the clock. I think both sides would probably agree. Referees would probably agree. Broadcasters, I know, would agree. I was texting with Cam Moon, the play-by-play voice of the Red Deer Rebels, after the second period, and he even suggested we should just play straight time in the third. That would have been nice. 2:10 to go here as the puck goes out of play for a stoppage. Faceoff will come right at center. Hurricanes back in action Wednesday when they welcome the Regina Pats to the NMAX Center. That'll be a 7 o'clock puck drop. There's a puck in over the Hurricane line. Worked forward and dumped in. Wilson gets control in his own zone. Under 2 minutes to go. Arnson tried to pass. That was out of the reach of the target. Rebels moving. Gruba shot and a save made by Thompson. Puck at the line. Ward will hold it briefly, but now it's forced to center. Jones up to neutral ice across the Rebel line. Ran into a Red Deer player, and now the Rebels get the puck into the Lethbridge zone. Thurston A pass made for Jones. He'll work through neutral ice. Jones gets the red and shoots the puck in. 1:15 to go here in the third period. Lethbridge in front, 11-2. As a puck high off the glass and down the ice by Sexsmith. Rolls through to Thompson. He'll play it off onto the left side. And Polivka will turn it back out to center with a minute to go. Leslie gets it forward. Moline across the blue line. Trying to step into the middle. Thurston stayed with him. Puck comes to the side, and a shot by Roland went wide. Held left side by Leslie. He'll let it go, and that goes off a stick and out of play for another stoppage of play. Faceoff will come inside the Hurricane zone. $4,057 the attendance here tonight, and I would suggest half of those people have filed to the exits at some point, but still, credit to the Red Deer fans here. There is still a decent amount of people in the building, despite their team being down 11-2 with under a minute to go. Here's Prefontaine, a pass to center ice. Getting it free is Wheatcroft on the right wing. He'll force it down to the the Rebel blue line. Mason Ward will put it off the glass and out to center. 20 seconds to go in the game. Prefontaine, a pass forward. Wheatcroft dropped it back. Prefontaine led it ahead for Boyko. 10 seconds to go. Boyko will dish it far side for Barloggy. He'll gain entry, wrists the puck in. 5 seconds to go. Time will run out. A good old-fashioned butt-kicking tonight in Red Deer. The Lethbridge Hurricanes defeat the Red Deer Rebels 11-2